Howdy do, buckaroos! It's your boy Adratica, and well, you look at that. I haven't uploaded in like 5 months. Oh wait, it's only 3. Still, and I haven't gotten a single comment asking where I've been. Thanks, guys. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a story time video because those are fun. Hopefully I can make this a weekly series as long as I'm going to have something else be weekly. I want to try and get 2 videos out a week because I want to get back on this. This is fun and all. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this story. So, I was about 7 years old. I wanted to start martial arts because I recently saw posters for The Karate Kid. And I have always loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I told my dad, "Hey, I wanna try karate." He said, "Okay, we'll get you in soon." Before I've done soccer, t-ball, none of them were really my jam, as you can say. But martial arts, martial arts, I absolutely loved martial arts. Even as a 7-year-old. I loved the patience. I loved being in attention stance. I loved sparring with nunchucks, which we actually did, by the way. I know, it's crazy. I absolutely loved every piece of the taekwondo that we did, so the place was called Dragon Brand Taekwondo. They moved locations. I don't know where they are now, but they are for real still there. So if you guys want to check them out, go ahead. I believe they're in Portland or Troutdale, somewhere around there. Really great place. Anyway, that's where I started. So, about a month after I joined, I started doing MMA, grappling, putting people into submission, making people tap out. I love that way more than the actual Taekwondo. Don't get me wrong, I still love Taekwondo. But, ooh, man, I loved the MMA. I got into tournaments, and one of my first tournaments was a sub-league. They put everyone with kids their age. So we had us 7-year-olds fight each other. We had the 7-year-olds fight each other. They mixed the boys and girls, surprisingly. It didn't really matter to us kids, but they did it with the adults, which was kind of weird. But it's whatever. So basically, we did this sub-league. I lost one person, and I got 3rd, which felt bad. Because I didn't even lose to 2nd place, man. Like, I just didn't feel good. But it did feel good to stand on a pedestal with a freaking medal with a bunch of other 7-year-olds. Do you know how cool that is? Especially for a 7-year-old. Definitely a great feeling, and definitely something that kept me doing martial arts. So, the person I lost to ended up armbarring me. I give them props for that. I can't do anything but respect that. I was good, but clearly not good enough. So they took us to what's called the semifinals, which was probably like a weekend or 2 later. They put us against other children that had passed the test, basically, or gotten high in the placements for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. There was this kid, and I remember he was on there, and he was making people tap with this north-south choke. And if you don't know what that is, that's basically putting your forearm on someone's neck. Yeah, it wasn't good for the people that did that. So I was a chicken and decided to quit after I saw him do that. I'd already won 2 matches and lost 1. So I was like, no, there's no way. I lost to the same person, by the way, with a freaking armbar. There's no way I'm going to go against someone who could put me in a choke I don't know how to defend, because you're not taught how to defend a north-south choke when you're 7, because no one does that. So, like any child that doesn't want to do something, I cried and made up excuses. I cried saying I was homesick, I wanted to go home, I didn't want to compete in the tournament anymore, so they took me out of the tournament. And instead of my dad taking me home, I watched the people from our school. And this one person was probably about like 18. She was a girl fighting a guy. The girl was from our school. She was being put in a key lock, the paintbrush version, and she was tapping on the ground. Now, if you guys know anything about MMA, then you know when someone's tapping, you let go. but the guy didn't hear her because she was tapping on the ground and not him. So he kept going until he heard eventually a snap. And that snap was definitely no finger cracking. That was, I still remember seeing it. That was her shoulder. It was either dislocated or it just straight up popped out of place and broke. Probably didn't break, but ooh, it was a sight to see. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, then like it. Please consider subscribing. I don't really care if you do, but yeah, remain not a hater, but I'll see you later, Baconators.